How much of the nutrition content on social media do you think is accurate? 80, 90% maybe? Well, in a recent survey, 67,000 videos were analysed and only 2.1% of them were accurate when compared to public health and nutrition guidelines. The rest were deemed to be inaccurate. So that means that if you scroll by 100 nutrition posts on social media, only 2 of them will have accurate nutrition information. But the problem is, not only are those 2 outnumbered, but they are the ones that are being watched because maybe they have an exciting message, a cure-all, a magic pill, or the person just has loads of followers, so people assume they must be right. The nutrition qualifications that many of these creators and influencers have can often be just simply made up, or they have them but they are by unaccredited online programs that don't qualify them to provide such health information. Remember, even the term nutritionist isn't regulated, so making sure that the nutritionist that you're listening to is properly qualified is important before listening to their advice. And this isn't just a post to moan about the terrible advice out there, although it absolutely does get my goat that these people prey on others to make money. But it's a more serious message because we have seen people hospitalized and even dying from following this social media nutrition advice. And so people do need to know that this can be really harmful. The survey provided this handy checklist of how to spot questionable nutrition advice online. And so the key points are to verify credentials, as I've said. Are they a registered dietitian or a registered nutritionist? Have they got the correct training to deliver this healthcare and nutrition advice? You wouldn't just ask a random person to fix your car or build you an extension on your house, so don't ask randoms for nutrition advice either. Cross-check the content. If you hear something on social media, come away from social media and check with credible sources whether that information stacks up. So things like the British Dietetic Association or the NHS. If it's really evidence-based and helpful advice, we will be sharing it too. So follow sources online that you know you can trust, and always ask healthcare professionals if you're really unsure. Check the expert consensus. If all the experts are in agreement, it's unlikely that this influencer knows better than all the experts. So even if they seem convincing, consider that it is unlikely that all of science have missed this life-changing advice within their constant research and application of their practice in this area. And question quick results. If the content sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So watch out for overly simplistic advice or advice that overly relies on supplements or a one-size-fits-all approach. If it doesn't match the current dietary guidance, it probably isn't true. And nutrition qualifications that are meaningful and accredited take time and dedication to achieve. And our efforts may not be reflected in how many followers we have on Instagram or TikTok. Followers does not mean knowledge.